stepped in it when I found her. I'm sure that must be it. I just don't remember that clearly. It's all a jumble.
Alrighty then. Why's your fingerprint on the pedestal?
Why wouldn't it be?
Already.
I'm a hands-on gallery owner. And as it happens, I showed that very piece earlier today to a prospective buyer. Wasn't anyone else's fingerprint on there?
No, sir.
No. Just you, Mr. Ackerman. But that doesn't prove you took your own statue.
Of course it doesn't.
Just that you touched that pedestal.
Of course. Did you loan your keys to Rachel? That's
Yes.
need to know
Why,
information,
is that a problem?
Yes, it is.
Why did you leave this out of the report?
Oh, well, frankly, I forgot all about that.
There were no keys on her body.
Well, I took them, actually. They were my property, after all, and I didn't see how they could be important. Nothing sinister about it, just an oversight, my failing to mention it. Surely you can understand I'm a bit flustered after all of this.
I suppose. Gonna need those keys, though. You're gonna have to give us to...
Yes,
just
I'm
give me the
sorry, of
keys.
course.
Thank you. Alright, we got a couple things on here. Go with this first. What do we got? Blood is obviously just dried. Go ahead and do that. Swab it. Alright.
Rachel's blood on the keys means they were near her when she was attacked. Could the killer have used them too?
Who knows? Who knows? Alright. He said we need a warrant. We don't have a warrant, so there's no point in asking him if we can go back there. But, remember, we did see this. Let's see here. That'd be this. Smoother polished surface. There you go. Lift it. Wonderful. We have a print. And it doesn't mark off that there's nothing else that we can do with it on its own. We have to have it interact with one of the things in the lab, but... Okay, so we got... Oh wait, right, the keys. Right. I'm just looking at the word Nathan's and like, wait, shoe, wait, what? Why shoe? Me reading things wrong. So, print from Nathan's keys, blood from Nathan's keys. Let's go to the studio first. Good old studio. How you doing? Would you stop fidgeting your thumb? No? Alright, let's talk to him. Are you Patrick Milton?
And if I am?
Las Vegas Crime Lab. Murder investigation. Are you Patrick Milton?
Yes. All right. Yes. I'm Patrick Milton, but I don't know anything about a murder, you say?
Yes,
We
sir.
do say.
We have a few questions. You mind?
You better make yourself clear about how this supposedly involves me, because I'm on a deadline. I'm an artist on commission here, and I have a painting to finish, and I'm trying to grab a window of solitude while these damn construction workers are on break, whatever they're doing. My God, the noise lately here.
Your commissioner has been killed. Is that clear enough for you?
What? Which commissioner? You don't mean Rachel? You don't mean Rachel Maddox, do you? It's not possible.
Oh, we do.
There's no one on the planet more alive than Rachel. How did it happen?
Blunt force trauma, Mr. Milton. The murder weapon may have been a statue. Possibly one of yours. The perched predator is missing from the gallery.
My lord, no. The hours, the months that went into that? Was it stolen? Please tell me it wasn't destroyed. It's one of my most valuable works.
We'll let you know. Where were you yesterday at the time of the murder? Of course, we don't tell him what time the murder was. We just say, where were you at the time of the murder? Because, you know, the suspects will just magically know.
Well, right here, of course. I mean, I practically live in this studio.
Are you sure?
The demands on me
Anyway.
as an artist are unceasing.
Alrighty then. Here we go. Now we get a little close. little bit of information about the time of the murder. Can you prove you were here between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m.? Can you?
Live and work alone. But you already know I had no reason to leave until this artwork was finished. Haven't you been listening?
No, we haven't been listening because that's really the first thing we asked you. Because we haven't gone through the top dialogue options.
Haven't you talked to my patron, the esteemed Nathan Ackerman? He called me and tore me a new one, and I decided the best thing to do was to stay home and get this painting and sculpture completed before Rachel's wedding day. I've been bunkered in here slaving ever since. My intention was to deliver everything tomorrow, right before the wedding. I couldn't see wasting time dealing with Rachel. There was a lot to admire about her, her spirit, her intelligence, but she was frankly the worst-tempered woman I ever met. The most difficult client I ever encountered. I figured the less contact with her, the better.
And is this right here, is that the painting of Rachel behind you?
That's it, and it's going well. I'm almost done with it, but I guess there isn't any hurry now. Pity. Despite her ugly side, Rachel was a beautiful woman and a worthwhile subject.
Mind if we take a look around?
Actually, yes. The Maddox Stocks wedding commission is only part of what I have on my plate. And I've been battling headaches and back problems, what with all this horrendous construction racket going on, starting at 7 a.m., including weekends. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to concentrate?
Not a clue. What's your relationship with Rachel?
Well,
Precisely.
it began cordially enough. She was a big admirer of my work, owned a number of my bird and animal sculptures. She approached me to do these special paintings to be displayed at her wedding reception. And I told her I rarely did the human form. I'm a nature artist, you see, and I have a knack for just slightly idealizing reality. Well, she did have her charming side, you know, and she said, well, I'm one of nature's best works of art. Are you up to capturing me? How could I turn her down? And the money wasn't bad either. And as I say, I would have delivered the painting and sculpture on time. Nick of time, but on time. Right at the reception ballroom. I'm almost done now.
Did you contact Rachel or Ackerman to tell them about this change of plans?
No. And before you condemn me as rude and egocentric, let me just say, you never had a deal with Rachel Maddox. You have no idea the hoops she made me jump through. Sounds unkind now that she's dead, but really, I wanted to keep her waiting. Let her, no other way of saying this, suffer a little, like I had. Let her squirm and stew. But my lord, I would never wish anything like this upon her.
Of course you wouldn't. That would make you an ass. So, how would you describe your working relationship with her?
In a word, rocky. She was a lovely girl, but rich and spoiled. At the beginning, she posed live for me. But she was so demanding. Kept leaving her modeling pedestal to see what I was doing. Literally look over my shoulder. That, oh hell, that was just maddening. Finally, I just banished her from my studio. I'd already taken photographs of her in the desired pose, and these were sufficient reference. And photos don't talk back, nag, or interfere with the artistic process in any way.
If they don't. Can you tell us more about Mr. Ackerman's phone call?
Well, from my point of view, it was entirely unprofessional and even hostile. I deserve better from someone I worked with for so long. You have no concept how much money I've made for Nathan Ackerman. But at least I didn't get caught up in a screaming match. I let the answering machine get it. He wanted me to drop everything and get over to the gallery. It was pretty clear from how frazzled he sounded. He had his own generous serving of Rachel Maddox at her worst.
So you're telling me you didn't drop by to set Ackerman and your client straight?
Hell no. Nathan I could handle. But as overworked as I am, dealing directly with Rachel Maddox, I didn't need that grief. Well, frankly, my intention was to avoid seeing her at all. She'd be at the wedding, and I'd be at the reception ballroom dropping off the art. Call me a coward, but you people never saw Rachel in full flaming bitch mode.
Mind if we take the cassette tape from your
I guess you can take it.
Thank you. So, do a little check here. No. I'm not seeing any prints or anything. I think there would be. He got it out of the machine, handed it to us. You'd think his prints would be on it, you know, so we can have a reference, but no. Do you use squirrel hair brushes?
I usually use red sable, but I probably have a few squirrel brushes, yeah.
The victim's clothing revealed a paintbrush hair.
And you consider that unusual in an art gallery. You have any idea how many artists work in this town? Hundreds. And you'll find thousands of squirrel hair brushes. Good luck to you.
Mind if we take a few, just anyway.
Look, I'll cooperate. I know you have a job to do. But understand that I have a job to do myself. Take what you want, and then please leave me to my work to myself. Art doesn't happen. It's a struggle, and I need my solitude. And it may seem callous, but I consider finishing my artwork a higher priority than finding whoever killed Rachel Maddox. Dig into her life, and you'll find as many people not sorry to see her dead as you will scroll hair brushes.
Alright. Calm down, buddy. Oh, we got something on here, though. Let's go ahead and swab it. Paint sample. Alright. It's good to know. We have more stuff there, though. Yeah. Gotta get one of the hairs. Snip. Alrighty. So. Cassette. We can't listen to that here. And we got these. Alright. To the apartment. As you can see, we haven't collected all the evidence. You know that there is inside to deal with. So. Yeah. Alright. The hotel. Or at least the room in the hotel.
It's nice, Pat. It's not what I expected, though. This girl spends thousands on artwork for the wedding, but she opts for the junior suite? People and their priorities.
Oh, right. Something I forgot to do when I played through this before. It might explain why I was missing one thing. Well, I still got master rank when I played through before, but I was missing one thing. It said I was missing one piece of evidence.
That artwork was
it.
definitely due the day of the murder.
Alright. Nothing to check on it. It's this thing. It's got this phone number on here. You'll see that when we zoom in. Come on, give me the hand.
Brass can track down this number for
I
us.
just realized I forgot to check what the number was, I think. I don't remember going to Brass and asking what the phone number was. So that'll be something to do.
Wow,
Here?
the European honeymoon of a lifetime. Not anymore.
Obviously. Can't take it. There's no reason to. Okay, you've got these other things we can zoom in on. I'm just going to zoom in on one of the possible things. Here at work, I should say.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
When you zoom in on something and there's no evidence there, he'll say that. Alright, we got the suitcase. You would think maybe.
A good idea to be thorough, but
course it
nothing's
is.
there.
You don't know that nothing's there. Can't prove it. Light! Like we really need a light to see the shirt that we can clearly see. Grab it. Location searched. That'll give us everything. So I'm gonna go back here first. We can clearly see that stain on the front. I just want to check. Okay. Reveals latent or washed blood. Come on, one more. There you go. Okay, we can't move it right now. Swab it. Alright, blood from the shirt. Men's shirt. Okay, as you can see, after you collect the evidence, it just disappears off the thing. So go to the other side of the key. Maybe we'll find something now. Alright. Gotta check, gotta check. It's always a good thing to do. There it says, location search. We have all the evidence we can from here. So, I'm gonna go talk to Brass first to get moving on that. Can you track down the information from this phone number?
That phone number was to a ticket theater broker. A clerk there remembers
Okay, so I did
Rachel
check
arguing with
before.
her about ticket prices.
Alright,
Once you get enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
thanks. Got nothing else here. Okay. Receipt for paintings. Notepad with phone number. Yeah, we're done with that. Okay. Back to the lab, or one of our favorite places. Now I want to go to the morgue first. Fuck that. To the morgue, it's fun.
I've got nothing new to report on the Vic.
Alright, thought I'd check in. Say hi, how you doing? But you wanna be all business? That's fine with me. I'll go to work. Alright. Trace. Do some trace. Victim's fingerprint. Now we got a fingerprint here. Come on. Damn it. There we go. Oh, that looks like a match to me.
This key has Rachel's print on it, so it's possible she opened that locked office before she died. I wonder if our Hawk statue took flight back there.
Possibly.